Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, back with my chart haul video for April 2K19, and I'm pretty happy that I'm able to pull off this stunt to shoot this one. Planned to do this yesterday, but as you know, I'm suffering from a hay fever and from allergies and stuff, and yesterday and the day before were like the baddest, worst attacks in terms of hay fever I had this year so far, so breathlessness kicked in like pretty much, and when I left my crib, my flat to go outside to get me something from the supermarket and stuff, it was like, okay, when I'm on the way and when I'm walking, I walk pretty fast all the time usually, and now it was like 20 steps and I was like, well, out of air, out of breath and stuff, and I felt like an 80-year-old man, and was like pretty much tired all day. I munched allergy pills all day and I was totally fucked up. So today is better, maybe because a lot more wind and stuff and all the pollen has gone away. So I'm finally able to show you the vinyl stuff I liked in the past 4 weeks, like my favorite stuff. And let's go into this. You've seen this one, so I won't like ramble much about it. Jstar and Max Rubber damn near ready on Jstar's own label, Jstar. I've done an unboxing video for this. Yeah, dub, up-tempo dub, very uplifting, positive stuff, bass heavy. If you're like into dub and reggae, and if you're like into very up-tempo music, definitely one to go for. And well, you've seen this one as well. My number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, baze.djunkiii and Herr Brandt Dream, a new Dream remix. A remix we've done for like the Kiel-based band No More. That's the first release of my new label, Caballo Semental. Yeah, musically, I've described this in my video when I told you and showed you that I've like relaunched or launched a new label, like dubwave, moomba, goth, that kind of stuff. Interestingly, it is bought by very diverse people, like by dub DJs as well as by people who are into world music. And well, now we've like managed to find a little bit of distribution. in the UK is stocking this. Then I've sent this to Kernkrach today, which is a German like gothic mail order, like gothic wave, minimal wave. DJ.de, Otaku Records in Hamburg. So if you haven't seen this, check the video, which is also the main video on my channel right now. Next one you've seen as well, Achim Zepetauer's Kuhzunft slot machine on Grün recorder, an experimental 10-inch holding like 30 tracks of 45 seconds length each. Very experimental music, data stuff. I've done an unboxing video of this one, and I will link this in the end cut of this video. So there's a lot of like 45-second tracks layered and stuff. Very indie-tronica, dadaistic, if you're into like kind of algorithm generated music, although algorithms are not involved in here, but like music generated by chance kind of. This one is one for you, and like check the video in the end cut of this one just to get an idea of what this is all about. The next one, Barton Macro God on Emerald and Doreen Records, a label from Germany, which is a little weird kind of, because they release digitally a lot, and yeah, the label isn't that old, but this one is catalog number 299, so I think they're releasing a lot of stuff unfiltered, like I guess 300 releases in 5 years is a little too much for like holding up a quality thing. But I bought this because my mate Mike van Dijk, that like legendary producer who's also behind Marmion and the trance classic Schöneberg, has done a remix on this for the track Oh God on B1. I hope you can see this. Dr. Motte has also a remix on there. Is it Dr. Motte? Yeah. Who is the founder of the Love Parade. That remix is a little bit off, but Mike van Dyke's remix is great and was a reason for me to buy this. Musically, this is tech house, acid, or acid infused. Mike van Dyke remix, of course. A little bit like proto-trance infused, a little bit melancholic, like good dance floor fodder, and as I like to spin that kind of stuff out, so this was one addition to my collection. The next one I've bought for one track only, actually. I really like the artwork. This is a little bit of like embossed, like a sticker on here. Pedro Vian on Modern Obscure Music. Really like the typography here. It's a 12-track album, I guess. A 12-track album. Here's the whole track list. And I checked this in the record store and I bought this exclusively. Well, the other tracks are good too, but for track 12, Tribute to Ligeti, which is like a kind of proto-trance anthem. Very short, unfortunately, but like I like the vibe, I like the feel. I also like the typography here on the label. The other tracks are kind of ambient techno, IDM, electronica, armchair techno, all over the board. Not that like highly interesting, but good stuff to play like in a chill out room. But that Tribute to Legacy track got me, so I got me Pedro Vian's album for, well, way too much money for one track, but what can you do? The next one on Planet Mu, Ryan Trenner's Ataxia, which is massive. All the tracks are named Ataxia, as you can see here as well. And I will show you like the vinyl as well. Yeah, Planet Mu is a great label still, and yeah, here's like going with a simple typography theme here. Musically, this is very unique, very hard kind of, but a lot of like, well, I would describe it as funk, like PHONK. Not really electro, not really bass music, but in the realm in between. Very kicking. Like I like the sound scheme, the sound aesthetics applied by Ryan Trenner, and this is all new material, and I highly recommend this. Although I don't know where I'm gonna play this, because this is so unique and outstanding. It might be hard to fit in somewhere. The next one also on Planet Mu, Silk Road Assassins, State of Ruin. I really like the typography, how they put the logo together, or the artist name on this side. Yeah, Planet Mu, bass music. If you're into the music created by Iconica, which is a label, it's a name that should be familiar to all bass music followers. This one will be for you. Kind of dubstep, kind of future grime, a lot of like big epic 80s infused synth, well, like retrofuturistic synth stuff. Very complex, not the easiest stuff to play in the club, but I'm not out for the easy music anyway, so this one is definitely interesting. Next one, jmeter on Gegen tapes. The album title is Tatizo Pesa. I hope it is. I might totally butcher this thing, and I really like the creepy kind of like artwork here. I don't know what this is musically, actually. I don't have any idea. This is very unique, like a kind of novelty record for me, pressed on pretty blue vinyl. If I was to describe this, if you know Shangaan Electro, which is a kind of South African style of electronic music, which is very fast, very kind of cheap sounding, like with old 80s keyboards and stuff. And you take Shangaan Electro and like infuse hyperspeed, and all the tracks are like over 220 BPM, or most of them. And you get these African chants and African tribal aesthetics in the mix. Then you have an idea what this is all about. I describe this as the African variation of speedcore, kind of mixed with like tribal rhythms, like very unique. I don't have any idea where to play this, but actually this caught my attention, and as you know me, I gotta buy stuff like this. Next one is coming from Berlin, Subsonic, Subsonic 06, a Berlin-based label. I've shown you one other Subsonic record in the past. This one is created by computer controlled on the A side with acid again, and the modulator on the B side with the track Glamorous. And actually, you know, the modulator is the man Freddy Fresh himself, American production legend. Both tracks are yeah, acid techno, toolish, darkish, club stuff, and definitely high quality bouncing, jacking, well, acid techno music. So this one is good, and so is this one. Innate02, a label run by my mate Owain Kimber, which also runs the innatenet.blog. 3 tracks on here by A Sagittarian, Gilbert, and Sean Dixon, I guess. Yeah, musically high quality stuff. British techno stuff, UK techno, with a little bit of IDM, ambient armchair techno involved, some Detroit influences as well, so good stuff. And I will play this when I play out in Munich at the Favorit Bar for sure, and maybe also at the other location I will tell you about in the future in my next video. So now I've got to pull off the stunt of editing this quickly, because I have like an appointment, like a meeting to go to later, and I guess I'm gonna upload this when I come back. So I hope you enjoyed. If you do, leave me a comment, leave me your thoughts, leave me a thumbs up, and recommend this video to your friends and stuff. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.